traffic is building up over here, because we've got the industrial areas. These are producing enough traffic as it is. We don't need the landfill trucks also filling up these roads as such. And we've got people actually making some weird... Why are they doing that? Why can't they just flow? I don't know. Anyway, okay, we're keeping the city quite busy. This looks a bit weird. Why is it? Is it off? Is it on an angle? Is it me, or is it? Oh well, just don't look at it. It'll be fine. For now, I think we will build up a residential area, and this residential area will be not necessarily packing them in like we have here, because if we look at our land value, some of the good land value from Hourglass suburbs is just bleeding over because we've got these services in here. How is our health doing? So healthcare is not very good around here. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Okay, and down here it's not too good. Well, like I said, these outer areas are sort of more built-in, packed-in places. So, not saying that I don't care about them, but also where it's a one-way road, it's hard to actually get the spread down here. What I might do is put in a hospital somewhere, so a larger facility. This might do a bit better of a job. So how much are the prices different? So 400 per week versus 2,400 per week. Patient capacity of 500 versus patient capacity of 100. So it's 5 times the capacity for more than 5 times the cost. So I'm thinking at the moment we don't need a hospital over here, but it might be an idea to have a hospital somewhere once we build another area. And I'm thinking about building that other area over here. At the moment, the problem is I don't know what sort of design I'm going to go with for the next suburb. And I do not have high density residential yet, so eventually that should improve. How's our levels going? So our levels are coming up. That one's really good. That one's really good. Why are some of these really, really high and then others are just low? Why haven't they improved? I don't understand. Oh well. So I'm thinking all of this will stay low density, to be honest, and we'll build some more high density over here. So let's just put it into the map view. So I'm thinking we have the burbs on an outer sort of area, and I'm also thinking a high density area over here where the connection to the outside regions or the world will be quite easy to do with harbours and things on this line, and I think that'll look quite nice. We'll have some industry up here and up here, and I'm also thinking about possibly doing some forestry industry somewhere around the mountains, because they've got so many trees. It seems silly not to make use of all this forest. But as you can see, this area in the center has nothing of value, so it's ideal for us to build our residential and sort of commercial areas. So I'm thinking, wow, there is a lot of ore in those mountains actually. That would be quite interesting if we had like an industrial area over here where we had ore being built on the mountains, or industry being built on the mountains. But that's a ways away yet. We obviously have humble beginnings with our few suburbs and nothing really much going on as such. But I do have plans to move around some of these motorways. So I'm thinking we'll have some sort of line that comes down here and connects through this large area, and have a line coming down next to the mountain, sort of following the river down and coming across here. That will obviously need to be high enough that the boats can get underneath, but that will then link up here. And I'm thinking about taking out this junction up here in the top left, because to be honest with you, I don't know why they put a junction, the map maker made a junction for another exit. It doesn't make sense to me. And I don't know whether I can, but I'll try and putting in another motorway this way, coming out this way. So we'll have this line sort of coming down here and going out here, and we'll have this line coming over. I might move this over so it just comes down more straight down here, rather than going around this way. But I don't know about that really. For now, it's just ideas, and whilst building it all up, obviously that may change, that may flourish, who knows. Anyway, back to the drawing board with the next suburb. So I'm thinking quite a large sort of suburby area with hopefully good spread for the levels with the services and things and parks and what have you. The only issue is that will then bleed into Sardinia. So let's just get building. I'm thinking possibly another tram line up here. Sorry, let's just build a line like that, and then we can build off of it. So what I will also do is a tram line up here and link it up here. What this will mean is that we can build in the middle and have good transport around it. For now though, I'm thinking to use these asymmetrical roads, so that yes, we will have a lot of traffic going through everywhere, but the asymmetry of the roads will be working to our favour, hopefully. I don't really want to just build another sort of griddy layout, so I don't know what I'm going to do to make it non-griddy, especially where I'm working off of inside a square. It makes it quite difficult, but we'll try something. Tell you what I think I'll do is have a little area in here which will be almost a sort of self-contained sort of a little town. So let's do something like that, and then the roads around here will not connect onto these roads. We've got to make sure that the asymmetry is correct, so I want it to be 2 lanes there, and it's always 2 lanes when it comes up to a junction. especially a major junction like this, because it means that we can have more cars actually using the junction rather than waiting as such. Because if I have it like this, then I've got one lane that's going places and 2 lanes going in, when they don't need to be 2 lanes to use this road. If they're going from here or here, they'll just go straight in. So that's absolutely fine. And then I'm thinking, so what we could do is have all of this as commercial. I don't know whether I should really put that in all now. So for now, I'm just gonna hold fire, and I'm going to build lines off that will just circle around here, and this will be literally just connecting up here, and then we'll have more roads coming off that will fill up the space a little bit better. Have a road like that, have a road coming around like this, maybe like that. So yes, it will have some pretty large... Oh, actually, if we swap round these, then hopefully... Yeah, I like that. I like that idea a lot. Hopefully it will use the lanes a bit better for the traffic, and it won't just be a traffic nightmare, but I don't know. I haven't done this before, so you never know. It might be absolutely horrible for the people who live and work here, but hopefully it won't be. So that's just going to be a little area over here. We'll have these lines going around, and just to mix it up a little bit, I'll have it come around like that, and we'll have smaller roads coming off that will fill up this area with ploppable areas. That looks quite nice. Paths will be a big benefactor for these people. I'm going to do like an S over here, so that the road just circles around itself. And connects back up there. So, I've got to make sure that these asymmetrical lines are all correct. That way, when people are trying to use these roads, oh no, that was correct already. They won't be blocking other people to get around where they need to go. There we go. Yeah, I like that. So we've got asymmetrical roads in the middle that will hopefully allow transport and movement pretty quickly and easily. And then we've got some central areas. So I don't want it to be on the road guidelines. I just want it to be straight here to here. We'll build the path going around. Actually, I'd rather have the... So it's 4 deep here, 4 deep here, 4 deep here, 4 deep here. So it should be 4 deep here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 deep, 4 deep. There we go. That's a nice little box. So we could put something in the middle here, maybe like parks or something, or services, have a little clinical area or something. I don't know. We will wait and see what is needed as such. But I'm putting these paths in now because I don't want to remove some of these ploppable areas later on down the way. We'll put in a path there, and a path from here to here. That looks about right. We'll put in a dual path here,